Here's the truth that most men don't realize. When a woman likes you, she rarely says it outright, she shows it. But here's the twist. Most men completely miss those signs because they're too busy looking for something obvious or overthinking everything. You see, attraction for women isn't loud, it's subtle, it's coded, it's emotional. And if you don't understand that language, you'll keep assuming she's just being friendly when she's actually testing the waters to see if you'll make a move. Women aren't afraid to show interest. We just do it differently. We drop clues, we mirror your energy, we flirt with our attention, not always with our words. And if you're not tuned into how women communicate attraction, you'll either misread it or overlook it entirely. Think about this. How many times have you walked away from a conversation thinking she probably wasn't that into me, only to find out later she was disappointed you didn't ask for her number? That's what I mean. Women don't always make it obvious, but when we like a man, our behavior changes in small, consistent ways, and those ways are everything. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to tell when a woman truly likes you. Not the cliches or the surface level she laughs at your joke stuff. I mean, the real signals that women give when they're drawn to a man. Some of what I'm about to tell you might surprise you because sometimes a woman who seems disinterested is actually deeply attracted. She's just protecting her pride. And other times, the woman giving you constant attention. She's not as interested as you think. By the end of this, you'll be able to read between the lines, understand her energy, and finally know the difference between politeness and real attraction. 1. Her eyes tell on her. Every single time, eyes tell on her every single time. Let me tell you something most men overlook. A woman's eyes will always betray her feelings no matter how hard she tries to act composed. When a woman likes you, she'll use her eyes to connect with you before her words ever do. You can read her attraction in how long she looks, how often she looks, and how she looks away. Imagine this. You're talking to a woman, and there's that moment where your eyes meet just for a second longer than normal. She holds your gaze, and there's this unspoken tension that feels different. That pause, that flicker of connection is not random. That's interest. It's her way of saying, I see you, without risking rejection. Women use their eyes to test the space between you. It's like a silent question. Will you notice me? Will you respond? If you catch her glancing at you across the room, especially more than once, that's not coincidence. If she looks away quickly when you catch her, but then looks back a moment later, that's her attraction battling her nerves. Now, some men mistake this for shyness or disinterest. But you have to understand, women are not wired to chase, at least not directly. When she likes you, she'll invite you in subtly. Her eyes will do the chasing, but only halfway. She's waiting for you to bridge that distance. You'll also notice her pupils slightly dilate when she's around you. Her eyes may soften. Her expression becomes a little more open, and she seems to hang on your words even when she's trying to play it cool. These are physical reactions she can't fake because they're rooted in emotional chemistry. If you want to know if she's into you, watch for consistency. Does she maintain eye contact during conversation, even when there's silence? Does she glance at your lips when you speak? Does she smile with her eyes, not just her mouth? Those tiny details are where her attraction leaks out. But here's where most men get it wrong. They look for bold signals. The truth is, attraction in women is quiet confidence mixed with vulnerability. Her eyes won't scream, I want you. They'll whisper it, and when you notice and you hold that eye contact just a little longer without being aggressive, something shifts. You make her feel seen, and that creates an instant emotional spark. That's when she starts feeling drawn to you without even knowing why. 2, when she mirrors you, she's not doing it by accident. She's not doing it by accident. Here's something most men don't realize. When a woman likes you, she subconsciously starts to mirror your body language, tone, and energy. It's not intentional. She's not sitting there thinking, let me copy him. It's instinctive. It's her body syncing with yours because she's emotionally engaged. Think about it. When you lean in, she might do the same a few seconds later. If you cross your arms, she'll eventually adjust her position to match you. When you laugh, she laughs right after, even her. Breathing can subtly match your rhythm if the connection is strong enough. This mirroring is one of the most honest signs of attraction because it's almost impossible to fake consistently. Here's what's happening beneath the surface. When a woman is drawn to you, her nervous system aligns with yours. Her body naturally wants to speak your language. It's her subconscious way of creating harmony and closeness. You could say it's her body saying, I feel safe here. Now, this is different from politeness or friendliness. A woman who's just being polite will smile, nod, and respond, but her body won't align with yours. Her energy will stay separate, but a woman who likes you will subtly blend her vibe into yours. She'll adjust her tone to match your speaking style. If you talk calmly, she'll soften her voice too. If you're relaxed, she'll start to relax. This is a psychological phenomenon called rapport building, and it happens strongest when attraction is present. You might notice her picking up your phrases, your sense of humor, even the little gestures you do without thinking. For example, if you always say, that's wild, or you have a specific way of expressing something, she might start saying it too. Not because she's trying to copy you, but because she's absorbed into your presence. That's what happens when emotional chemistry is at play. But here's the important part. Mirroring isn't just about movement, it's also emotional. If you share something vulnerable, she'll naturally open up more. If you're passionate about something, she'll lean into that energy and get curious. Her emotions start to mirror yours too. And that's how deep connection forms. 3. Her playful, her playful teasing isn't random. It's a test for comfort. Teasing isn't random. It's a test for comfort and connection. When a woman teases you, she's not just being playful. She's testing the space between you. She wants to see how comfortable she feels around you, how you handle her energy, and whether you can keep things light without losing your confidence. Teasing is one of a woman's favorite ways to measure chemistry. Here's the truth. Women don't tease men they're indifferent toward. If she's making little jokes about your haircut, your outfit, or the way you talk, she's comfortable enough to play with you. It's her way of saying, I like this energy. Let's see how strong you are within it. Because for women, attraction is emotional and psychological. She's not just attracted to your looks, she's attracted to how you make her feel. When a woman likes you, her teasing will carry a flirty edge. It's light, it's fun, and there's always that little smile afterward that tells you she's enjoying the moment. The teasing is a dance. She's pushing slightly, not to insult you, but to see how grounded you are. If you laugh it off or playfully tease her back, she feels safe to go deeper. But if you get defensive or take it too seriously, it signals insecurity, and that breaks the attraction immediately. Let me tell you what's really going on when she does this. Teasing is how she checks if you're emotionally composed. Women naturally want a man who doesn't crumble under pressure. So if she pokes at you and you stay calm, laugh, or even throw a playful comment back, it tells her you're confident in who you are. You're not trying too hard. You're not easily shaken, and that's attractive. There's also another layer. Teasing is a way of creating intimacy. It's how a woman builds private chemistry that only the two of you share. Those small, playful moments become inside jokes, and that's what starts to make her feel emotionally attached. It's not about the words she says, it's about the emotional charge behind them. Now, not all teasing is good teasing. If a woman's jokes start to feel cutting, dismissive, or disrespectful, that's different. That's not attraction. That's her showing she doesn't value you or she's testing boundaries too far. In that case, your reaction matters even more. Set a light but firm boundary. You can smile and say, you're pushing it now, and change the tone without losing control. Women respect a man who knows where his line is, not one who laughs through disrespect just to keep her happy. 4, her eye contact says more. Her eye contact says more than her words ever will, than her words ever will. If you really want to know if a woman is attracted to you, stop focusing so much on what she says and start paying attention to how she looks at you. Eye contact is one of the most powerful subconscious ways women reveal interest. And when a woman likes you, her eyes will give her away before her mouth ever does. See, most men underestimate just how intentional women are with their gaze. Women use eye contact to send signals, subtle, quiet, but very real. If she likes you, she'll hold your eyes just a little longer than normal. It's that split second after she should have looked away but didn't. That's attraction. It's not random, it's instinctive. She's inviting connection without having to say a single word. But here's the twist. Women also avoid eye contact when they like you too much. When she feels nervous or unsure about how you feel, she might look away quickly or pretend to be distracted. That's not rejection. That's her trying to hide the fact that she's drawn to you. You'll often see this when a woman's composure breaks for just a moment. Maybe she smiles to herself after looking down, or her tone softens when she speaks again. Her body is revealing what her mind is trying to hide. Women know the power of a look. We know when our gaze lingers too long. It says something we're not ready to admit. That's why attraction through eye contact is a push and pull dance. If she feels safe and comfortable, she'll meet your eyes often because she wants to feel that connection. But if she's uncertain or shy, she might avoid it altogether until she senses your confidence gives her permission to relax. Now, here's where a lot of men mess up. They either stare too intensely or break eye contact too quickly. Both can kill the vibe. If you're too intense, she feels pressured. If you look away immediately, she feels you're uninterested or insecure. The secret is balance. Hold her gaze just long enough to make it felt, but soft enough that it feels natural, not like a power move. Women can feel the difference. And pay attention to what her eyes do when she laughs. When a woman's genuinely interested, her smile reaches her eyes. That sparkle you see isn't imagined. It's the release of dopamine that happens when she's emotionally engaged. You can't fake that. A woman who's bored might laugh out of politeness, but her eyes will look dull. A woman who's into you, her entire expression changes. She glows. 5. When she finds excuses to, when she finds excuses to be around you, even for nothing, be around you, oven for nothing. When a woman likes you, she'll find reasons to be in your presence, even if those reasons make no real sense. She'll text you about something random, linger after a group hangout, or accidentally show up somewhere she knows you'll be. Most men don't catch it because women rarely make it obvious, but that's how attraction works for us. It hides behind casual excuses that seem harmless, but they're not random, they're intentional. Let's say you're at work and that one female coworker always seems to pop by your desk just to ask something. It's never anything urgent, just small talk, quick questions, maybe even something she could have emailed. She's not there for the question, she's there for you. Women don't seek unnecessary interaction with men they feel nothing for. We crave proximity to the ones we're drawn to, and here's the interesting part. Women will justify it to themselves. She'll tell herself, "Oh, I just like talking to him," or "He's just easy to be around." But underneath that rationalization, it's attraction. That ease she feels with you, that pull toward your energy. It's her instincts wanting connection. You'll also notice that when a woman's interested, she subtly aligns her schedule or movements with yours. If you mention you're hitting the gym after work, suddenly she's also going to the gym that evening. If you talk about grabbing coffee at a certain spot, she might coincidentally be there too next time. She's not stalking you, she's creating chances for natural contact. Because women understand that relationships grow through shared moments, not forced declarations. Here's what's really happening in her mind. She wants to be seen by you without looking desperate. So she puts herself in your orbit, enough for you to notice, but not enough to expose her feelings outright. It's a silent invitation, and it's up to you to recognize it. If she keeps appearing in your space, laughing at your jokes, or starting little conversations that don't really go anywhere, she's not doing it for her health. She's drawn to your energy and hoping you'll pick up on it. But let me be clear, women don't do this with men they see as just friends. If she's only being polite, she'll keep her distance, keep things brief, and only talk when there's a reason. The difference between friendliness and attraction is an effort. When she likes you, she invests more of her presence, her time, her energy, her attention. That's her way of saying, "I want you to notice me." Without ever needing to say the words, her energy shifts when you pull away. That's your clue. 6. Her energy shifts when you pull away. That's your clue. This one's subtle, but it's one of the most powerful signs a woman is into you. When you slightly pull your attention away, her energy changes. She might not say anything directly, but you'll feel it. Maybe she texts more, becomes a little more curious about what you're doing, or suddenly wants to check in. That shift isn't random, it's her emotional radar reacting to the loss of your presence. See, women are emotional sensors by nature. We pick up on small changes: tone, timing, energy. When we like a man, we become attuned to his rhythm. If he texts every morning and then suddenly doesn't, we notice immediately. We may not say it, but inside our mind starts spinning. Did he lose interest? Is he talking to someone else? Did I say something wrong? That's attraction talking, not logic. Men often mistake this as a sign of games, but it's not always manipulation. It's instinct. When a woman's energy shifts after you pull away, it's because she feels the loss of connection. Even if she tries to act unbothered, you'll see it. Her replies might get faster, her tone slightly more open, or she'll suddenly bring up something random just to re engage you. Here's the truth: women test consistency without realizing it. When she feels your energy fading, she'll do small things to see if she still has your attention. She might post more on social media, bring up a conversation you both enjoyed before, or mention something personal she hopes you'll respond to. It's not that she's needy, it's that emotional investment makes her crave reassurance. But here's where a lot of men mess up: they either overreact or completely miss it. If you panic and rush back in the moment she pulls closer, she'll subconsciously feel like she controls your attention. If you ignore her completely, she'll assume you've lost interest and retreat emotionally. The right move: stay balanced. Match her energy without chasing. Show her you're still grounded, not easily shaken. That's when she feels your strength and respect grows alongside attraction. 7. When she finally realizes you. When she finally realizes you were the one who got away, were the one who got away. Every woman eventually hits that moment. The realization that she let go of a man she'll never quite replace. It doesn't always happen right away. Sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes it takes months. But it always comes when she starts to see that no one else makes her feel the same way you did. And that's when her pride starts to crumble. At first, she'll try to convince herself she's fine. She'll go on dates, post pictures, act carefree, but deep down she'll feel the difference. The men she meets might be fun, but they won't challenge her, understand her, or command her respect the way you did. And that's what drives her crazy. Because women are emotionally drawn to the man who makes them feel safe and excited at the same time. You see, when you walk away and don't come back, you show her something rare: emotional discipline. You show her that her approval doesn't define your worth. And once a woman realizes you've built peace without her, it shakes her ego in ways she can't explain. It's no longer about just missing you. It becomes about the fact that she can't replace you. This is why your silence is powerful, because it's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's controlled. It tells her, you had your chance. I gave you my best. Now I'm choosing me. And that's when regret sets in. When she starts replaying everything you did, right? Everything she overlooked and how her ego blinded her to what she actually wanted. By then, she'll want your attention again. Not just for validation, but because she knows deep down you were the real thing. Conclusion: at the core of everything, what truly matters isn't how she reacts. It's who you become when you finally stop reacting. A woman's feelings may shift, fade, or return, but your sense of value must remain constant. That's the foundation of masculine power, consistency, calmness, and self-respect. When she comes back, it's not because of magic words or tactics. It's because she feels your strength without you trying to prove it. That quiet confidence, that peace, that emotional independence. It's what every woman subconsciously searches for in a man. Because when you no longer need her to feel whole, that's when she begins to see your true worth. Understand this: your silence, your absence, and your focus on growth are not revenge. They're reflection. They reveal who you were before her and who you're becoming after her. And that transformation speaks louder than any message, any chase, or any argument ever could. So if she realizes what she lost, stay composed. If she reaches out, don't rush. Let her see that the man she once knew isn't the same man she left. Let her feel that your life didn't stop when she walked away. It elevated, because the ultimate power is not in making her miss you. It's in becoming the man she can't forget, even if she never gets another chance with you. That's how you win. Not through ego or control, but through quiet dominance, emotional mastery, and unshakable self-worth. When you become that man, her regret is inevitable, but your peace is permanent.